time that England won a major international trophy was back in 1966, and that was World Cup. And for Italy, the last time that they won this Euro was back in 1968. I know you are tired of listening to this again and again and again and again, but you must, because this is huge. That is why today's match is going to be insane and one of the best fixtures that we could have ever hoped for. Out of 27 matches between these two countries, 11 are won by Italy and 8 are won by England. And guess what? First ever match that these two countries had was back in 1933, and that was a friendly match, and that ended up in a draw, 1-1 draw. For Italy, it's Spinazzola who is having one of the best tournaments of his life. He is out because of Achilles injury, and for England there is not really a major concern, but just Phil Foden has some foot injury, so there's a possibility that he might not be available, just a little doubt. Rest assured, everybody is fit and fine and will be available to play in this final match. Talking about goalkeepers, on one hand we have Donnarumma, on the other hand there is Jordan Pickford. Now the thing is that in any case I would say that Donnarumma is a better goalkeeper, but Jordan Pickford, his reflexes and his performance in this Euro tournament has been so much better than we have seen him play in club football. And also England have managed to concede just one goal, and that too from a free kick from Damsgaard of Denmark. Moving ahead and talking about defenders, Italy is going to stick with the back four formation, and I think England is going to stick with back four too, because both back fours for both the countries have been absolutely brilliant. In case of Italy, Di Lorenzo, Bonucci, Chiellini, and in place of Spinazzola there will be Emerson who will play in the left back position. And for England, the back four that they have had, I call Manchester Derby back four. That is Kyle Walker-John Stones from Manchester City and Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw from Manchester United, and they have been solid too in that formation, so I feel that it's a very equal game. Moving on to midfield for England, I think Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips have done outstanding job, because they look too mature and too stable to play the way they have done in this entire competition, and they look very solid. And in Italy's squad, it's Jorginho who's having such an incredible tournament, and his control on the ball and holding the ball damn good. Then there is Verratti, then there is Barella in attack mode. Oh man, that is terrifying. And for England, Mason Mount, Jack Grealish, Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane. Thinking about the attacking threat from England, it's going to be very, very scary. But then let's talk about Italy. They have Immobile, they have Insigne, they have Chiesa. Chiesa has been wonderful in this tournament and can get goals from such positions that you can't even imagine. Considering the bench strength of both these teams, there is no stopping to how incredibly good these both teams are and the players in these teams are. I think Italy will have to be very strong from the right side of the defense, because Raheem Sterling, Luke Shaw, they are connecting very well, and then Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane, they're going to provide a lot of danger today in the match. And for England, they have to be wary of Insigne, Chiesa, Barella. They will get goals from totally unexpected positions, and that can happen. England have already ended a number of negative sequences for themselves, and that is that they have never won an opening day match they did this time. And in every knockout stage, the game has gone to extra time, has not happened this time. And also they have reached the finals of a major tournament after 1966. So all the negative consequences that would have happened with England are already done. They've already achieved a lot more than they have ever done that till now. I think this finale is the perfect end to this Euro tournament that we all have had and experienced. Now talking about my prediction, it's going to be very difficult. Come on, England versus Italy, how to decide who is going to win this match? It's going to be very difficult. See, England have the home advantage. Definitely they are going to play at Wembley, so home advantage is there. But Italy has a lot of experience in defeating them at Wembley. So anything can happen tonight, and my prediction is going to be 2-1 in favor of Italy. I think Italy is winning it, but my predictions have been so wrong this time, my goodness. Which is why I don't know, anything can happen, but still I'm going to go with Italy. I think it's going to be 2-1, and the defense of both the teams, which has been brilliant in this entire tournament, is going to be finally judged tonight. Let's see if that happens or not. There is still 7 hours left for the match, and can't wait. Seriously, can't wait.